I refuse to submit. I am very ruthless.
Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to have Dark Aether right now.
You got what you deserve.
Obviously, as you can see, I'm still working on the RPD, as well as a lot of other weapons for Dark Aether. Yet, I unlocked it somehow. It's very weird.
So
I'm still very
this
confused
is ground zero.
as to how and
Whatever
why.
happened here is the cause of the dimensional
But
breaches all over the world.
what's important is
The undead.
I unlocked it somehow.
Let's get the team inside.
And all I'm really gonna say regarding Dark Aether is I wish it wasn't Black Ops 3's Dark Matter. They could have done plenty of other things as a alternative. But to be honest, I'm glad at least we have Master Camo right out of launch. Unlike BO4 where it took them a little bit, but even then I don't really care. But the main thing is I don't technically have Dark Aether, but I do have Dark Aether for the guns I have gold and diamond, so yeah, there's that. There isn't really much else I want to talk about in this video other than just like overall camo grinding. Which, by the way, in this game, it reminds me of Modern Warfare in a sense of it gives me a lot to do, and it actually incentivizes grinding the game rather than just like having to it actually shows that you have to use the weapon a bit. And as much as people might disagree, I prefer it this way. I like this camo grinding system. Modern Warfare was a bit excessive with how many challenges you had to do, but I think this is better because you have less challenges but the same amount of categories. Give or take. But overall, just in general, this camo grind has been very, very slow. Sometimes I'll burst where I'll get like multiple guns done in a day, and then some days it'll take me a week or so to get one gun done. But the main thing about this camo grind that I will say is, up until recently, the only way you could have gotten elite kill, excuse me, was through the machine, because the megatons were the only thing that counted as elites. But they recently changed the challenge to be elites and special zombies and the Orda, which is the big round 30 boss and the Easter egg boss. Those count as 3 now, so essentially once you get to level 20 on your weapon, which is typically when you unlock the elite kills challenge for most of the guns. Melee weapons is a little bit different, and I believe rockets and the specials are different. But when you get to that point, I highly recommend going straight to Firebase Z and killing mimics and manglers and just grinding out your elite kills that way. And then if you prefer to play, and then if there's any other maps that have high abundance of elite zombies or whatever, then play those. But as of the end of Season 1, the map to do elite kills right now, or that camo category, is definitely Firebase Z. But if you want to just have a more relaxed experience in terms of like not as much chaos going on, Deep Machine's still a good alternative. Hell, I'm only really playing it in this video because the contract to turn on the power only works on Deep Machine for some reason, unless they fixed it. As we are recording this, I have no idea. So, but the main thing, other than that I kind of just want to address in terms of zombies, is people are saying zombies is kind of getting shafted this year, and in a way people aren't wrong, because there's definitely a lot of things that zombies could have had earlier, and a lot of things that zombies definitely needed. But in comparison to other years of content, it's nowhere near as bad as those. Like, it's nowhere near as bad as like Black Ops 3 sometimes felt, or World War II, or Infinite Warfare. BO4 kind of didn't really have much issue. It's just a lot of people wanted to bandwagon on it because the YouTubers were doing it, kind of thing. And it kind of brings me to the topic of zombies has always just been a community I've loved to be a part of, but also hate to interact with. Because the zombies community as a whole, outside of like mostly my friend group and the Discords I'm a part of, the zombies community ain't nice. And what a lot of people don't realize is that hopping on the bandwagon of hate doesn't do anything to help make the game better. It just makes the game worse. A lot of people are saying like, what happened to Call of Duty? Why is the game so shit now? Why are the devs not like caring or doing anything about this? It's like, it's because you've basically made the devs not want to make the game anymore. The only reason why they make the game now at this point, it feels like, is because it's their job. It kind of feels like the devs don't care. The reason why the devs feel like they don't care is because we've bullied the devs so much that it's like, oh, whoop-de-doo, zombies map, it's broken at launch. Why the hell was this not QA tested? Yada yada yada. It's like, you could easily avoid all of these issues and all of this pain of people like causing issues with the maps if we were actually being more constructive to the devs and giving them actual criticism rather than just bullying them and sending them death threats. If sending death threats, it doesn't do anything but just cause very much. It just doesn't really do anything good. It doesn't solve anything. And overall, I truly think Black Ops Cold War, and I've said it in streams and on Twitter multiple times, for me, Black Ops Cold War across the board, multiplayer, zombies, campaign, as overall just in experience-wise that I've had, I haven't had this much fun on a Call of Duty game since Black Ops 2. I don't get me wrong, I love Black Ops 3. I love BO4. BO4 is my favorite Call of Duty just because of how much fun I have in zombies and multiplayer. But I've never had this much fun playing modes in MP and playing zombies on stream, especially, and had this much fun since Black Ops 2. And a lot of people are saying like, how can you compare this game to Black Ops 2? Black Ops 2 is amazing. It's like, I've never felt like Black Ops... For me, Black Ops 2's multiplayer was a mess. Looking back, it's a mess. It's not really that great. It could be better. But overall, for me, Black Ops Cold War is a solid game. People just like to give it crap because it's not Black Ops 3 or it's not Black Ops 2. And it's like, oh, but Modern Warfare is better. It's like, the only thing that Modern Warfare had over Cold War is that the engine's technically newer. And even then, it's the same engine that's been used since COD 4, and it's just heavily updated. And it's been built from the ground up kind of thing. It's like, you can't say it's a new engine, it's a heavily improved engine. And that's what people don't realize. It's not a different engine. It's the same engine that you've been playing since COD 4, since Advanced Warfare, since Ghost, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, and all that. It's like, there's no difference between the two engines other than they look different, and they're newer, and they've been updated heavily. And overall, just Cold War to me is just amazing. It's fun. I never have dull moments when playing it. There are sometimes days I take a break. That's just because the game annoys me. Because let's be honest, if you play a game and you don't go insane after something happens, like doing the Easter egg so many times, or having something happen so many times that it is annoying, then I don't know what to tell you. You may be somewhat of a inhuman. I'm being sarcastic, but in general, I love this game to death, and it's slowly creeping up to be my favorite Call of Duty. Obviously, there's still more seasons to come and more content to see, but right now, this is definitely top 3 for me. It's Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, and BO3 are tied, and then probably BO3 is in 3rd. But overall, this game is just, to me, is so fun to the point where I don't feel like I'm wasting my time grinding. I actually feel like if I grind enough, I actually am having fun. Yeah, once I get Dark Matter, or once I get Dark Aether properly, it won't be the same as getting like Dark Matter, because I will technically have already unlocked it, because I was going to record my reaction like I do always with Damascus and Dark Matter in BO3, Dark Matter in BO4 Zombies, Dark Matter in BO3 MP, but obviously I can't. I can technically record it once I finish everything, in terms of the base game. The only DLC gun I have even somewhat done is the Street Suit right now. So I can just refrain from doing that and then do the rest of the guns that I need done, which is like the RPD, the M60, the FFAR, the Bison or the Bullfrog, the M82, and I think that's it. And then it's basically the end. But anyway, I know I've been kind of just ranting on about Cold War, but we're reaching the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like. And if you want to keep up with everything I do, follow my social media in the description below. Subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss any videos. And yeah, I also hope you enjoyed the new intro. I decided to change things up a little bit. And I will see you guys in the next video or live stream that I make. And yeah, have a good day, everybody. Oh, one last thing. The thumbnail render was made by @Hives on Twitter. I'll leave a link to his Twitter in the description. Go follow him. He's a really nice guy and he's an amazing streamer. Yeah, I almost forgot to plug that. Sorry. Anyway, I'll see you guys next video or live stream I make. Have a good day, everybody.